Okay, I believe I'm recording. There we go. Okay, I am Tracy Weinzapfel, and by the end of this show, you'll know how to say that. It is 107 in San Diego today. So, I am really hot, and I welcome you. It is hot. Are there any new people that are just joining us? Because we meet here weekly at 6 p.m. That would be Bull Muffet. Is that Blue Muffet? Little Miss Muffet. Dana's first show was last week. Welcome. Murda Harris. Brenda. Bull Muffet was a little hard. Brenda's a lot easier. I know Dorothy is, I think, new. This is the October show. I tried to make it the September show, but unfortunately October is here. Fairy Floss, Australia. Fairy Floss, what is your name? I know you. I know you've been here. And let's see. Please, we do have two moderators. They are your lovely assistants, Andy. Andy, stand up and take a bow. And Yvonne, who goes by Susie800. We don't know why, but she just does it to annoy me. And I'm Tracy. I go by TW Studios, I think, if I ever had to type something. But I don't have to type anything because I have Andy and Yvonne now who make really good moderators. And, okay, so I have a lot to cover in a little bit of time. And paint. And I'm done singing. First off, thank you very much. Sheila is not new. I don't mean age, Sheila, darling. So if you guys have been following along, all of September, we did our Canvas art journals, which I've gotten several emails about still ordering them, and the answer is yes, you can. Because I got all new canvas in, right here, and I started sewing journals for my art show this weekend. But I've gotten several orders, so now that these orders are going to go out. But anyway, if you still want to order them, Andy can give you that information. We are nearing the end, but every show was taped. So we're doing the last 2 pages. Doesn't mean you can't go back. Every show was recorded, so you can go back and do it your own leisure. I've gotten a few orders today because people emailed me if I still had them available. The answer is yes. I just got the canvas in, and I have been sewing again because they're for sale at my art show next weekend. In fact, I have 2 of them. I have one Friday and one Sunday. So I'm going to live and breathe art next weekend. For all of you who are also emailing me questions about going to art shows, I'd be happy to answer them. I'm not really probably, I'm just doing what everybody else does, just doing my best. Is Susie Ferguson here? Because I know Susie Ferguson's birthday. Susie F, happy birthday. I'll make the butterfly page last. And we tell her we're doing a butterfly page. Okay. So that's it. I have enjoyed every aspect of making those journals and doing. I never thought, like a month and a half ago when we started this, we'd be having this conversation, so many orders, and you guys would be sharing your pages. It just blossomed. It was something. So anyway, we're going to do the last 2 pages today, and I plan on kind of hitting this one and hopefully hitting this one, and then we're going to move on to whatever. We're going to discuss that. The second thing is our September gratitude journal has turned into our September-October Dare challenge. So Andy will list that as well. If you just want to buy this, to do this project, these are all hand sewn by me, who does not sew. And I've really loved learning to do something new. But I've always done my own canvas journal, so this is nothing new. If you want to order just this, you can. It comes with a canvas tag. If you order both this and this, it still comes with a canvas tag. So I turned it into October because we were doing this, and I'm juggling art shows, and I'm teaching a class. So I've been a little busy. So I'm done with every page in my book except for this page. Um, so on that footnote, we're always doing these art journals. A lot of people too talk to me about doing something. I love the emails I get. Could we do something as a gift? I love that as an idea. That's why the tag is in there. So you guys are way up on the gift idea. Okay, hold on one thing. Okay, so another idea that I want to do with everybody and that I have been really involved in lately, in fact, I'm teaching at the end of this month. If you're local or you want to fly in, let me know if you're flying in because I'm alone that weekend. I've taken the concepts of my art journal pages and went right to card with them. So I do want to tell you that if you go to my blog, which Andy will give you a link again, if you go to my blog, I'm in something called a virtual gallery walk, and I had to name the artist that is very influential on me. And tomorrow I'll be sharing my Dr. Seussness. So I started making some cards that, in my opinion, have that Dr. Seussy feel. Okay. And I've been using his sayings. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams, Dr. Seuss. This one says, today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way, Dr. Seuss. So these are all cards that I've worked on that are going to be, I realized at the last minute it's a fall Halloween thing. I have one card out of everything I've done because I really do work with bright colors. So those are for sale, that the art show that I'm doing. I put them on Etsy too. I've sold a couple, which is kind of cool. I mean, I didn't expect that. So the last thing was please, thank you, Yvonne. I for some reason I'm releasing myself. You know me, we've done the big canvases, we've done the art journals. I've released myself to come down and work in something smaller, and I'm loving it. I don't think the guy at Blick Art Supply liked me because I got in a little bit of an argument with him, but he and this one, she is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Sometimes they're birthday cards, but the cool thing is you can tear these cards apart. They're 5x7, and you can mount them and frame them. So the people who bought them actually bought them to frame them. And then they're already on cardstock and everything. Anyway, so that is where I want you to know that even though you're working confined in these art journals, you are not confined in the art journal. You are now scrapbooking pages and cards and throw a picture on these things. I mean, how amazing would it be to give that to grandma? And no, Mama, I'm not going to send you a card with a picture on it. But you see what I'm saying? We meet every week and we come together with an idea. And some of you will take those techniques and go elsewhere with them. Okay? That's what I hope. And I'm seeing it more and more and more and more. And somebody asked me one time, do you mind if we copy? I believe that when obviously there are artists who do not want you to duplicate their work. I mean, that's true. But there is enough art in this world and techniques and creativity to share. I don't know. Get that. There's my speech for the day. So anyway, yeah, highest form of flattery. That would be it. So a lot of times the first question people ask when we're doing these art journals is, what if my page doesn't look like yours? And what if my page does look like yours? Hold on, Terry. I will guess in 1 second. You were crowned a princess yesterday. You ate buffalo meat for dinner. No. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I get totally off track. I don't mind if your page looks exactly like mine, if you change the colors, or if it looks completely different than mine. That's what I say. Okay. And if you are not part of our Facebook group, please, Andy, give that link. It is a very uplifting and supportive group. I feel like that group is a very safe place to share your work, ask questions. If you haven't done something and you want to do it, then it's a great place to kind of test the waters without feeling like somebody's not going to understand. Okay? The group really is amazing. I never knew when I started it that I never intended to make it my name or anything in it, but it was the best way to get information to those who regularly tuned in, the first 5 people. And now we're up to like, Andy sends me the data, and it's like, holy camole, I cannot believe people are here. So I love our group too, and it really is a safe place. And I do try to like make sure that whoever is going to be part of it is going to be a contributing member, isn't just, there for the heck of it. Okay, so are there any questions? And Terry, what did I miss? Did I miss you did something? Yes, Yvonne, exactly what Yvonne just said. We'll support and encourage you in your art journey. And I believe, unfortunately, in our industry that is dominated by a lot of women, you don't always get that sense. And I've worked in this industry for 1,000 years, and I have dealt with a lot of what I felt was not so great. And actually comparing myself, and one of the things I loved about Dr. Seuss is somebody told him, I don't get that. I don't get what you're doing. And he was like, you don't have to get it. I mean, so I don't know if I'm ever going to come across as you're not going to get me. You probably might. I know. And I am well preserved for 1,000. Okay. Terry, you put something on your page that stuck up. Oh my God, Terry went 3-dimensional. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. Terry is out of the box this week. Okay. Oh my God. See, didn't it feel good? No longer on the page, Terry. Think about all the real estate you have to mess with now. Okay, so that brings me to my last and final. I don't get it. She worked 3-dimensionally, Dad. So she went up. She constructed upward. Awesome, Terry. Oh my God. I really want you all, and I'm begging you. Okay, this is a beg. This is an outright, like, I'm going to prostitute myself out for this one. Please go to my blog tomorrow and leave comments. I am in a virtual gallery walk with all these amazing artists. My friend asked me to be in it, and she's been very inspiring to me. She's a great artist, Liz Hicks. And I am going to say, please go to my blog and give me some love tomorrow, and on Facebook and whatever, because I kind of feel a little intimidated by all the amazing art. And when everybody was picking their artists, like, Michelangelo, Van Gogh, Matisse, and all these, I picked Dr. Seuss. Again, it's just like, that's who I am. I love Michelangelo, but I'm not sure I could actually replicate anything. And I pay homage to those who all came before me. But, Walt Disney, Dr. Seuss, and Lewis Carroll, those are my three artists that influenced me the most. So there's people tuning in right now going, I don't want to paint with somebody who's been influenced by Dr. Seuss. No, that's who I've been influenced by. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about while we're working is I want to know how you guys want to proceed. I have made a new art journal, and this one I'm gearing probably toward gifting, but my parents are like, are we on that list? The canvas journals are all made of artist quality canvas. You just have to prime them. So if you get the book, oh my God, I'm starting to sweat. If you get the book, it comes raw, and I'm going to point, hold on, I'm going to point the camera down. Okay, so if you get the book, oh, that's not pointing the camera down. It comes raw, and then you have to prime it. So this is gesso. You know what, Tracy, who's Mrs. Fence, the little old lady in the rocking chair, who's not a little old lady in a rocking chair, but her back is hurting her. I am done comparing myself. You waste so much time by doing that, and it just has done me no good. And I've decided if you don't want to be nice, then I'm okay with that. I don't need you. So I really wanted to talk about where you guys want to go in October, because we have to go somewhere. We have to do something together. So this is what we're painting today to start out with. And I want to change my background color because I'm going to use these flowers. I don't have to change my background color. I wanted to do my background a little bit, um, oh, Halloween, I like that idea. I want to do my background a little bit brighter. I've been really working in this book and going bolder and brighter. If you want to do a comparison, I've gone a little bit brighter. Yeah, that's the same. Forget it. It looks like that was a little bit different. This was a little bit different. They're all a little bit different. I don't ever like to duplicate my work. Okay, so except for the hair that's in there. Okay, let's do my books. Okay. Oh, Yvonne, that is awesome. If you guys are copying what I'm doing, you know what you're doing is you're getting techniques out there that you're going to find when you explore into your own pages that you're using yourself. What color do you guys want me to? I know I'd be curious to know what if you guys normally copy or go totally different. Purple. You know what? We could do purple. Let's do purple. Will purple go with orange? Will purple go with this though? Sure it will. You know what? Let's try purple. I have already gessoed my pages because I'm on the ball. Oh, and pulling gesso out as I say that. I don't want gesso. I already have it. Okay, and I'm going to pull out a baby wipe. Okay, we're going to do purple. And I'm going to get my palette paper so that Terry gets really upset. No, that's not palette paper. I feel a little disorganized today. Some soccer coach moved. I don't know where my palette paper is. All right, no palette paper. We're just going to do this. Oh my God, what show are we talking about? Oh, Yvonne, every page is new. Good. What are we going to say next year? I'm going to have to come up with new ideas. I'm really looking for my palette paper. I loved it. Somebody posted today and said, go to Tracy's thing. I always learn a new technique, and I'm always like, oh God, how do I keep this momentum going? Like, what if they tune in and it's something old hat? You guys, it's hard to, I got to keep coming up with new ideas. Well, at least I could sing. That's new. Okay, the sun is a setting, and I'm going to give, this is just water. I just want to, okay. So do you guys see my paint? Purple should be pretty. This is just, you know, your standard, ooh, there's a clump of, so you guys, I really am excited because I'm teaching a class, a card making class, and I'm not really, I love to teach and I love to share, but I think we've discussed this. I hate to pack ribbon, buttons, and measure things, and I hate the prep work. I would rather be painting. If I had somebody here to say, you know, yeah, do you want me to package that all up for you? Probably life would be a little bit different, but I don't even have that interest. I'd rather be creating. And so I decided to teach this class. I'm teaching locally at Stamping Details, which is a store I do some work behind the scenes for them. And so people are already signed up. I'm so happy. I'm always the girl who feels like she's going to throw a party and nobody's going to show up. And then yet every Monday you guys show up. So, you know, kind of happy about that. I'm going to toss some other purple in here just because I am. Oh, that is some purple. Just because I'm the boss of me. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Okay, I really like it. So I'm just two-toning this. You can three-tone it. I usually start lighter and go brighter. No, darker. Or brighter, I guess. So now I'm at this point, everybody knows I'm probably not paying attention. So anyway, I'm really excited about the class because when I was in there the other day, I think I said I would do a maximum of like 8 to 10, which I still find, you know, I was not too worried I'd have that many people, but it looks like I will have a good number. And it's not till the 21st, so every day I go in there and I check the book, and they're all laughing at me because it's not even on the calendar or anything. I just blogged about it. So it's not even, you know, I don't even know if these flowers are going to look good. Well, they're going to have to now because I didn't pick out any others. Okay. Now the great thing about the baby wipe, other than wiping a baby's bottom, is you can go back in and see, you can smear this around. So now your little, kind of gives you that, what do you call it, when you go into your bathrooms and you do that sponging. It's kind of like sponging. Okay. This is really different than what I used yellow before. So this is really different. I cannot find my palette paper and I'm kind of getting mad because I don't want to have to keep cleaning up. You know what I'll do? I'll just open a new one. And then poor Yvonne will have poor Terry's going to have a heart attack, but I do have another one. I'll just open it. Okay. If you guys don't know what palette paper is, oh, that X-Acto knife isn't going to work. Palette paper is a non-absorbent, almost feels like wax paper that you can put your paints on and it doesn't bleed through. I just ripped the cover off. So when you're working, instead of having to clean up, because I have really bad OCD and I cannot stand when my room gets a little dirty, so this will make my photo shoot a lot easier. I just like it to stay clean. I can't help it. Okay, I'm going to heat gun this. So, ready? Oh, sorry. That was me. That was the infamous heat gun. Okay. We should all sing happy birthday to Susie. Is she still here? Yeah, paper plate works great too. Everyone may sing happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Oh, there she is. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you, Miss Susie Q? How old are you now? Okay, so we're going to sketch a vase. And this is where people get a little nervous because the first thing you all tell me is, I can't draw. You don't need to draw. You just need to be able to get a basic shape. Okay? As I sit here and panic. Okay, it's a lot easier not doing this live, but here we go. You might not be able to see it. Now, the thing about this is it doesn't have to be exact because you're going to gesso it, okay? So what I do, okay, I realize the downside of using purple is I can hardly see where I'm going, but that's okay. We're going to use the gesso to really shape it. Just like me. I'm going to use the gesso to shape me. Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Okay. Now you can hardly see that. I know that. It does not make good TV. Susie is 25 today, everybody. 25. Okay. This is just gesso. I use Deco Art gesso. I love it. And I'm going to, where I penciled in, which you can hardly see, but trust me, it's there. This is where my vase, vasola. It's not an urn, though. I see dead people. Okay. This is where you shape it. So that's why I said you don't have to be exact with it. Because really when you go to gesso it, this is where you can really see what shape you want. This is where I think I kind of take a lot from Dr. Seuss. I'm very not literal with my painting. So don't worry about your pencil and what you can't see, what you can see. This is where you just want to fill it in and shape it as you go. You just want it to look like a vase. And you don't want to be afraid. Because I was just a little nervous. Oh, it's a little wonky. So I fix it. And I say, and I'm eyeballing it. And see right here, I went way out with the pencil. You guys, do you know how much I love Monday? Like right now, my heart is no longer beating 1,000 miles a minute. A lot of us are moms or doggy moms or grandmas or whatever, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews. I don't know what you guys are. And I swear my days are just filled to the gills. And so this soccer coach moved soccer to Monday night. And you know what my stock response is? I'm sorry, I'm not available on Monday nights. Tell my kids I'm available. You know, I take you. I mean, I still took him to soccer, but I got a ride home for him. He's not sitting at the soccer fields. Well, it's getting dark. Sorry, Mommy will pick you up when she's all done painting pretty pictures. No, please don't go calling the authorities. Okay, that looks like a vase, yes? We hope so. Okay, it looks like a vase to me. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, how many of you are painting vases while we speak? All right. Okay, I'm downing my tea, envisioning that it's something fulfilling. Doris is in the house. Doris Widow, come on down. You are the next contestant. And we were just talking about you, Doris. No, we weren't. See what happens when you get here late, Doris? See, Widow is in the house. Honey. I'm the kind of person that if you walked in late, I'd be asking if you went to the bathroom. Okay, so that's pretty dry. Not really. My friends are having a texting marathon, and my little phone is beeping, so I'm turning it off because I'm in the zone. Okay, so any questions thus far? Because I'm looking up, and seriously have the most annoying things in the world. Tell me you all no more fudge. Oh my god, who's offering to make me fudge? That sounds delicious right now. Oh, long fudge. Put me down for a pound. Now I'm gonna skip my diet today. Okay, so you just want to make sure that's dry. That's pretty good. Because the next thing we're gonna do is put a little bit of water in there. This is where my water always looks a little wonky. Okay. There's some water. Do you see the water? Should the water be higher? Every time my dad does this, he gets really, oh, go Tigers. Okay. Okay. So I can adjust the water level by painting over it. This is what I'm going to move that in. There's my water. Don't worry, that can all be fine-tuned. Oh, I think I got too little of a paintbrush because this is taking me, oh, okay. Should I go higher on the water? Ooh. You guys, stop talking about food. I have like 2 hours on my timer before I can have a snack, and I have to be eaten by 7:30. Please. I'm miserable. I'm going to limit myself. I said to my friend, you know how many almonds? It's like you got to be like a squirrel running around in your house. And okay, pretty happy with that. Okay, now the fun part's coming up. By the way, if you won prizes, I know Sarah did, Paula did. Is Paula here yet? Uh-oh, is Susie sleeping? You know your show's getting bored even when somebody says zzz. You guys, anything. Okay, I'm just going to wipe these off. I like to kind of keep my paintbrushes flowing. Okay, it's really encouraging when you look up and somebody says they're snoring. It's a great night when somebody is snoring. Especially the girl on her birthday. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. That's good. Where'd my pencil go? Oh, it's right here. So I just want to make sure that the lip of the vase is right here. Oh, my doggie is knocking at the door. Yes, you may come in. I wish you guys could see my dog knock on the door. It's hilarious. Okay, now you all know if you're new here, my most favorite tool is I probably don't need to say it, charcoal pencil. So do I want to draw yeah, let's see why not. We're going to paint, oh, I'm not going to do that. The dreaded Tracy, you don't like the dreaded charcoal pencil? You are so not on board with my charcoal pencil yet. Oh my God, that's like swearing. Only not as fun. I think I'm going to glue my flowers down next. Okay, these flowers are purchased at Michael's, and I usually purchase off the clearance rack because I'm cheap, and I don't believe that I would draw flowers. I mean, I would not rule that out, but why draw them when I can have this 3-dimension like Terry? And sometimes I save the fuzzy innards, and sometimes I put buttons, and I might just save the fuzzy innards, and I'm just cutting it off. Tracy, I did not realize you had an aversion to the to the charcoal pencil. It's my thing. It's my zen. It's what covers up your mistakes. Do you realize that? It's how you don't have to be. Oh, Janet, keep us abreast of the Tiger game because the Padres are definitely out. Okay. Anna cannot find, well, that's a problem. Oh, Cabrera you guys, I'm loving this. I'm getting my sports at the same time. Anybody know what the Monday Night Football score is? As I said, I went to my hometown football game the other night. Had such a good time. Took my kids. It was such a good time. Talking about, I don't play football, obviously. My kids don't play football, but we went and saw my friend's son, and it was great. It was a good family activity. I'm not using all these now that I realize I've got a cluster of too many flowers. I'm just going to use 5, I think. But what I like to do, okay, I'm just sweating my you-know-what's off. Maybe this is the secret to losing weight. I just sweat my keister off. I'm going to show you how to fill this in a little bit so it looks like it's more. So then what I do is I take another flower and I cut that in half. Angie's the one who doesn't like charcoal pencil. Oh, okay, so we're going to shun Angie from the group. Angie, you get 6 demerits today. I haven't told you how the reward system works. Like my kids say, I got my card pulled. They get their card pulled at school. It cracks me up. I have no idea if they realize that in life that card will never follow them, but I have them believing that basically that card will follow them for life. They'll go to college and if their card gets pulled. I know, it's just the fun part about being, okay. So what I'm doing, I haven't glued anything down, so I'm really not doing anything. Okay, and what I'm going to do, Kim, hi Kim. Kim, your prize went out too today. Everybody's a winner, 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 winner. I got caught up in my studio yesterday. Did you guys see the amazing blog post with all your art too? Seriously. Angie, I still love you. I just thought I was a better influence on you, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I can't convert everybody, and you know the way I figure it, you're gonna like some of the stuff I use and do, and some of it you're not going to. So I'm at peace with that. No, I'm alright. I really am. I am randomly just plucking these in here, so don't think that there is any. I'm getting rid of all the spare plastic parts in the flower though, because I don't need those. Okay, now I'm lost in, okay. Well, that's going to go. Okay. Mr. Bojangles. What do you guys listen to when you're in your scrapbook or studio or art world? Like right now, if I had my way, I'd be putting Jim Croce on. Isn't that random? I am a singing fool when I'm in here by myself. I know that doesn't surprise you. I also tend to dance, which is a little comical. I have learned to dance for no reason. Except for one time I was dancing and the pool guy who looked like the guy from, what was that guy? Mom, what's that? Long John's, no, not Long John's, the fisherman, Gordon's fisherman guy. So one time I was dancing in what is a rather interesting birthday suit because I was running to go get the phone. And I made eye contact with my pool guy who always wore that yellow raincoat. I'm not joking, this really did happen. And I made direct eye contact with him. It was like a deer staring into headlights. And yes, indeed, I was not wearing proper attire. And he used to always knock on my door to give me my bill. Never heard from him once again after that. He always dropped the bill in the door slot. And never, ever, he quits, like, gave his route to some other guy. And I never knew if there was a correlation between that happening, and I probably will never know. I just wonder if he told the new pool guy, hey, hit that house, you're going to get a peep show. I know. I stopped randomly running out to get the phone in my birthday suit. Learned my lesson. Okay, so these are all glued in. And as I said, they don't have to be perfect. They just kind of have to look random. And these look random. Okay? I mean, I would have even gone a little higher here. They can go off the page, Terry, speaking to you. They can go off the page, on the page. Okay. Here we go. Good? I'm not a TMI fan. Oh, was that TMI? Oh, Tim fan. That's T. I'm like, oh my God, did I just say TMI on? So nobody wants to know about my dancing around in my birthday suit. That person really does not want. Oh, thank you, Kim. Okay. Oh my God, Andy, what are you typing? Do not do not type that, Andy. You're so funny. I pay Andy and Yvonne, well, not much. I don't want them to think I really pay them, and the check will be there at the end of the month. Okay, we ready, Freddies? The best part of it is this. Oh, listen to that charcoal pencil just making contact. It's so happy. This is what gives you depth. This is what gives you personality. Ooh, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Okay. Look at, I'm drawing like I'm a 6-year-old, the way I'm holding the pencil and everything. It's kind of funny. If I were a 6-year-old, I would tell my 42-year-old self not to eat all those midnight snacks, so I wouldn't be in this predicament, trying to lose 10 pounds for a photo shoot in 2 days. Oh my God, you guys. The issue comes out in December. Hopefully by then I'll be 20 pounds less, and we'll all be laughing about this. Okay, and then you take your finger and you do the fun thing and smear it all around. That sounds like you smear it all around. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Do the hokey pokey. Wait, there's a giant hair in this thing. There we go. See? See? Angie, you're not feeling it? You're not feeling it? I'm feeling it. This is why I use a fixative. Okay. There we go. Oh, can you guys not see that? I better hold that up. Sorry. Should I raise my camera up a little bit? I realize I'm really close. Yeah, oh my God, look at my hovering flowers. Good point. I think we should paint those some stems. Nobody likes my hovering flowers? All right, let's pick out some pretty colors. I could do this. No, that's too dark. What about this color? I just bought it. I don't know if that would be too light. Too dark. Just right. I think one of these. Oh, is Susie going to bed? Good night, Susie. Bye. Good night, Susie. Happy birthday. Uh-oh. Who are we talking about? Who do we love? Okay, are we ready? I'm going to pick a color. Any color, darker or lighter. Let's see what these colors are. Oh, yeah. It's her birthday. She can go to bed. Oh, that didn't rhyme at all. Okay, this is obviously brand new. Haven't used that a lot. Okay. Oh, yes, you guys. I'm gonna no comment. How about that? When do I ever no comment on things too? Okay. Here we go. So we can avoid the hovering flower syndrome. I don't know if I'm gonna like this color. No, I'm definitely not liking this color. And now I'm kind of stuck with it. No, I'm not. I just gotta hold that flower. No, I want to go darker. Can't see it. Okay. I like your vase. Mom, I like your vase too. Ooh, this is really dark. Oh, well, you know what? Let's just try it. So I'm going to take a paintbrush, which is usually best to, and usually what I do are nice, easy strokes going up like this or down. Whoops. I kind of hold the paintbrush at its very top, and I don't go too hard or too soft. I don't really think about it, but now I'm standing here thinking about it, so I'm obsessed with making these perfect, and you know how it goes. Oh, I guess I gotta go down to the bottom. Okay. Oh, oh, trying to lift the flowers up just so I can get underneath them. Okay. Oh, I have this nice comfy chair to rest my buns on. This is Lumiere by Jacquard. And I really, really like them because they're pretty and sparkly and luminescent. And very pigmenty. I know that's not a word, full of pigment. I use that word every week and I'm mad at myself when I say it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of need another one. Okay. Very cool. Woo! Okay. Now, I happen to stamp mine with 2 stamps that I had. And I hope these would show up. Uh-oh. Oh, good, my paint's dry. Hold on, let me, okay. I want to make sure and I don't smear anything. You guys good? Is everybody good? Is everybody good? Okay. This one says, I am an artist. And this one says, art helps me breathe. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit that on there because I'm at my seam. And I wasn't at my seam in the other book. But I'm an artist. I'm okay with that. I just got to see if I can get it to stamp. I would use StazOn in this case. And hopefully somebody inked up her StazOn. But I can always go over it with pen. Oh, is the water too low? You know what? I kind of think the water's too low too, but it's going to have, well, I guess it doesn't have to stay that way, but it is going to because I think it is a little low. But you know what? This person is lazy and they didn't water it like me. Okay, so that does work. Okay, that would be me. I think the water is too low. Well, you know what? This is how you fix that, boo boo. Boo boo boo. Let's see if I can. Because charcoal pencil is erasable. And life is full of mistakes and then you fix them. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any higher. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any higher. You know what? It's going to have to stay. I agree with you. I would have done my water level higher. But now if I go back and try and do this, it's just going to be a pain in the... But no, you can erase charcoal pencil, just so you know. I'm okay with it. I'm just so okay with it that it's going to stay. How do you like that overruling? Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, because I don't want to stamp on anything else, and I'm going to hope there's nothing on the other side of my canvas journal that's going to keep me. Oh, ready? Oh, there is. Ooh, well, if I have to do it, I have to do it. Hold on, I'm nervous. Oh, look at that. That paint, it dried already. I was sitting here yapping and getting all nervous, and it dried. All right, there we go. That stays on. It stays on. Okay. Oh, perfect. I'm okay with that. because I'm going to take a black pen to it. Ready? I will take this little, oh, where'd my other pen go? This is too thick. This is way too thick. Hold on, I got another pen. There it is. There we go. Uh-oh. What are they? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Thank you. Really? Do you have a problem with that? Yes. I was waiting for that to dry. But yes, we don't want the stems. This has to dry. It's a little... Thank you, Andy, and those who noted that. There we go. There we go. Our flowers are no longer floating, and we're done. It's done. The only thing I want to do a little bit is stand up because I don't like to sit down. It's ruining stifling my mojo. I would have gone up on the water line, so let's learn from the teacher a little bit. But I don't know, most of my flower vases ended up looking like that. Of course, the flowers don't live very long, but the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this crease right here. I'm going to go all the way. I can. Oh, I'm going to do one other thing too. Bum, bum, bum. I can gesso. Okay. I could gesso that next page. Okay. And done, done, do-da-do-do. The only thing I'm going to do is take this. I don't know if this is going to be dark enough. This is a stamp pad. And I'm going to come in here. Oh, it's really tearing up my stamp pad because its canvas is rough. There we go. Done. Fixative. She's done. Okay. Last but not least, the last page in our journal. Let me get rid of this. So I'm not going to share these pages till the latter part of this week, but I will go through and share every bit of my supply list and all the colors and stuff so you can see them. But I need to do it later because I'm part of this virtual thingy, gallery thingy, and I promised to kind of dedicate my blog to that this week. Okay, so that page is done. Any questions? Oh my God, look at that. It's like a standing ovation. I totally looked up. Oh my God, I looked up and all those clapping hands were going off. That's so funny. Oh, okay. Let me see. All my paintbrushes look kind of clean. Okay, we're going to do this last page. Boogie Woogie Booga Boy, here goes. All right, hold on. All right, so this page, I know Sarah went to bed just in time. I'm going to just take a little bit of gesso. This page that we're going to do next is a stamp, so you guys don't need to worry about. For those who don't really like to draw, I did not draw the butterfly. Somebody asked me that today. Did you draw that butterfly? I'm like, no. Some things I draw, but some things I know probably just best to leave that to the trained professionals. Okay, that's gesso. Just wanted to do that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, this is this page right here. And I think our page is going to turn out different. Oh, I didn't even print my saying up. Okay. So I'm going to, put my hand in wet gesso. I'm going to paint 2 colors. I promised you guys 2 pages this week. That's all, folks. This week, because this is it. Peekaboos, we're done with this book. This is it. The journey is coming. This is it right here. Everybody take it in, okay? Take the journey in, because we're taking it in. Oh my God. You guys are still clapping for me, and I'm getting stars on my forehead. This is it. We're heading down the home stretch. Oh, I didn't let that gesso dry. Okay. I'm going to do 3 colors. Oh, shoot. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. That's okay. I'm going to decoupage some book text on here. Oh my God, I need a lot more paint. Somebody asked me about the how did you discover the baby wipe thing. I'm just lazy. Most times I just don't want to pull out a big paintbrush for little things. So, okay. So we're going to mix it up a little bit on this page. I'm going to have a little bit more fun. Not that that page wasn't fun. Don't want you to. Let's try this Bahama blue. What are you guys doing? Okay. Oh, this is a pretty blue. Bahama blue. Okay. It's like a turquoisey color. See, I really went bolder on this journal. So even this journal for me is a journey. Look at how pretty those colors are. I don't know if you could see them. Well, I hope you can. I've got as much bright light on as I can. Actually, I could get a brighter light on. Next time I'm going to put a brighter light on it. Okay. Oh, hold on. That's a child of mine. Hold on, that's a child of mine. Vicky, let the dog out, please. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. I left the child out. Oh, I love the colors of this. It really is pretty. Angie going to bed? Okay, we have this last page, people. Are you guys still hanging with me? Okay. And then we're done. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Okay. Okay, drying it up. Awesome, Angie. Good night. Oops. How did I do what?
Like, what'd you make?
Oh, there's chicken in the thing, and you can eat it either in the salad or out of the salad, and then there's salad sitting right in there, and save dressing for your brother, and that's it. And then there's bread, you can toast it. Okay.
I'm saying.
Ooh, Susie, Yvonne is asking me about what are we doing next week. Your guess is as good as mine, Yvonne. That is open for discussion. What I thought we might do is do some. I don't have an answer yet. Grandpa says hello.
I'm saving. Hi, Grandpa. I'm saving.
I think Grandma probably says hello too.
Hi, Grandma. I'm saving my ice cream for after.
Okay. That's fine by me. Okay.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa.
Okay.
Just came from basketball practice. Woo! Okay, I'm going to eat.
Goodbye. Shower. Okay. Okay, so that is book text. That is book text. And I'm going to decoupage that on. I'm going to use this decoupage. It's quick and easy. Dries quickly. Oh, wait a minute. Might not be open. No, hold on. Picked up the wrong one. I don't really care what decoupage I use, just as long as it's open. Oh, here we go. Hello, decoupage. Are you open? Why are none of these decoupages open? Oh. Well, I will open one. You know, I had one open. I've been using it. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Oh, let's ran it off my. So all you got to do to decoupage this text on, that's just regular book text out of a book. I bought a bunch of books from Borders one time when it was going out of business, like all for like 5 cents. And that's what I use when I'm going to, if I want book text. That and the 1,000-pound dictionary that I bought, that everybody saw I bought for like $5 or $6. That thing also doubles as a giant paperweight. So whenever I have to flatten something out. And it can also double as a stepladder if I need it to. Pretty handy $5 book. Like a $5 or $6 book. Okay. Decoupage it like you just don't care. I don't know why I like the book text. I just do. So I'm using it. Where's my other child? Still got one out. One wandering the sports fields. Seriously, kids are so busy right now. Having a hard time keeping track where people are. Okay. Done. Dry. Okay. Look at that. I still have a half an hour. I'm really ahead of schedule. So that was this book right here, which if you haven't read it, if you're ever going through difficult times, great book to read. It's called Broken Open. And it is a fantastic book. I bought one to tear up and one to keep. Decoupage does not take long to dry. That's why I enjoy using it as an adhesive. But I am going to, what do you need?
Can I have the cilantro dressing?
Yeah, go ahead. It's it's a Caesar salad. I don't.
Did you have it?
No, I had Caesar dressing.
Do you think it'll taste good?
Honey, why don't you try it? I don't know your taste buds. It's a good dressing. I wonder if like they're gonna grow up one day and be like, yes, my mom was on TV or on the internet. So all I'm doing is just taking the paint and blending it in. There we go. Good. But I still want to see its book text. Good? Good. Can you get sheet books? Can you get sheet music books for wicked cheap at any bookstore? No. I've tried. Oh, I used I'm not a Mod Podger. I am a decoupage girl. Mod Podge and I have not had a lot of we have a love-hate relationship. Some days I love it. You know what I do with sheet music? I get it off the internet and I print it on inexpensive, cheap copy paper, because then It's really flimsy paper. Which probably isn't. Okay, that's our background. Super simple. Got a little bit of book text in it. Now I'm going to get a butterfly. And I don't know if I'm going to use that same butterfly. I could. The only thing with used bookstores that I notice, if they have antique books, is they tend to be expensive. But I scored a really good deal on the dictionary. And it was an endless amount of, remind me and I'll show you guys at the end of the show. If you haven't seen my dictionary, it is, I think I put it on the internet once because it was so funny and everybody was laughing. I'm looking for my butterfly stamp. If you wonder where I'm at and what I'm doing. Because you would think with live TV I would. So here's one of my butterfly stamps. It's kind of cool. Okay. You'd think I'd prepare before, but I don't. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, this was kind of a pain in the keister to stamp on there. But I'm just using it for the outline, really. Actually, okay. I need a big acrylic block, a giant one. This is job for a giant acrylic block. I feel like being in my studio all night tonight, and I think I'm going to be. All right, we're going to see if the stays on works. Oh, I just noticed that my stamp is not sticky on the other side, so I'm sticking to this block, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if it's going to put off any. No. All right. Stays on. It's a little bit touchy on that, so let's do something else. Let's see if this one, it's a pigment ink. And it's black and it's sparkly. Okay.
Hi, Tom.
Okay. Thank you. My other child is accounted for. Hold on, I want to stamp this flat. Okay. Good. Just want to get a good, decent imprint. Pretty good. Okay. Now we're going to gesso it. We did all that work just to cover it up and gesso it. Any questions while I am looking up? Oh, are you saying love your nails to me? Look at them all. They're all. Okay. So I'm going to take my paintbrush. And you're probably wondering, why is she gessoing it? I am gessoing it because I want it to be a different color, and gesso allows me to erase the color that's there and start over and get it the color I want it to be. This stamp pad I used is like a glittery stamp pad. I'm kind of wondering if we can play and stamp over the top of the gesso. I'm going to try it once it dries. It's a really pretty stamp pad. It's called Brilliance. There we go. I don't remember what the body looks like on that. Oh. So don't be afraid to take the stamp pads the stamps that you have and use them. like use them and paint with them. I do this a lot with flowers. In fact, the class I'm teaching, it's kind of like a make your own flower with stems and stuff. It's really kind of fun, actually. Okay, so I just got to make sure that's dry. God, I'm so relaxed right now. Watch me fall over and fall asleep. Great show! Gonk. I didn't even sing tonight. What's up with that? I need a new CD. Like I need something that motivates me. My last one was Lady Antebellum, and I really love that, but I listened to the hell out of it. So now I've listened to the words right off of it, and now I don't want to hear it. Okay, here we go. Dry that baby up. 10-7 days. Oh my god. Eminem is one of my favorites, and Kid Rock and Uncle Practice. But the funny thing is the other day, my oldest, he's now listening to, like, he thinks he's so hip. He's listening to Eminem and stuff, and the other day he put on, Eminem song, and I was singing it word for word, and he was like, okay, that is kind of freaking me out, and I thought that was hilarious. So I'm going to take my watercolor crayons, I think, and we're going to use those to color the inside, and then I'm going to try and stamp over the top of it. I know that I'm going crazy here. It's a little bit different than how I did the last one, but I'm going to try it. Never know. Might work, might not. Oh boy, I need to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in, and I'm going to go from light to dark. Hope I'm dry enough. Okay, and then I'm going to get some orange in there. I love M&M. I know. And then I'm going to get some dark orange in there. This is a little bit different than what I did when I did it, so I might... Okay, I might have to pull other watercolors into it, but I just want to give that a go. There we go. Oops. This is like coloring for adults. Seriously, who does not love to color? Oh my god. Made me an awesome babysitter. Problem was the kids would leave and get up, and I would still be coloring. And the parents would come home. That I always thought was the best. Okay. Just gonna... This is just a dry brush, and I'm gonna... Okay. Okay. Here Nation on Sirius Satellite Radio. That is my favorite. I am a sucker for a white snake song. Ooh, Bruce Springsteen. I saw him in concert in high school. My second concert. I wonder if my parents seen the first one. Oh, I saw Bon Jovi in concert in Las Vegas a couple of years ago. Best concert ever. I know, if I only had $1 million. Me too. Do my parents remember what my first concert was? They probably don't. I went with my friends. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm just curious. Oh, got to take the cover off the stamp pad. And I've discovered that my stamp pad doesn't even... Okay. So it's always best, usually best, to stamp your image like this. I don't know if this is going to work, but this is going to help me to outline it. Because normally I go back in and freehand outline it, and I would rather just do this. I don't know if that's dry enough. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Okay, do you ever stamp something and just hope and pray it works, even if we're just close? I'd be so happy right now. Okay. Really? 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 I'm afraid to look. Oh my God. Oh, it worked. It did work. That's great. That's better than I expected. Lean hard. Put your back into it. Put your back into it. Okay, what movie is that from? 7 Up or something? Okay. Look at that. Looky-loo. Now, what I will do, and I will do this, is I go back over it, which I have to do right now because I want to make sure that dries because I'm so happy. I can go over that with a black marker or charcoal pencil, which I did both in. But I do have to print up the same, which I neglected to do because, of course, I do everything. I tell you guys to do everything. I don't do it. Whew! I'm smoking hot tonight. Okay, let me just print this up. I have no idea what size. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I even have it sized. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Delete the object. Delete. Come on. Delete. No? Okay, delete. Okay, there we go. I just got to print that up. Perfect. I gotta let that dry though, because it's a little, I can tell it's a little wet. If anyone missed shot through your heart page, is it in the Flickr group page? What's that? Look at this. We are so done. Ooh. Okay. The only thing I need to do is make sure that dries. And then I'm going to outline it. Oh, that's a gigantic marker. Can I write? Oh, maybe that big marker was better. That's a cool way to do it. I went back in and freehanded most of it. So I just stamped it, gessoed it, painted it, stamped it. Got it? Uh-oh. You have a failure, Houston. Come on. Come on. All right. And then you can go back in and color it as well. Cool. This is a really cool shimmer to it. So this was a great way to do it. Man, I went back in and drew it all in. Oh, that's why. Oh, shoot. Come on, printer. Print me up a picture, please. I still have 15 minutes. I kind of want to do it bigger. Let me, okay. I don't know if this is going to be too much. I am determined to finish this entire album. Did anybody notice how quiet it got? Somebody say something. Oh. Now, keep in mind, I will take my charcoal pencil when the coast is clear, and I will outline the charcoal pencil. Okay. Yay! Now I'm going to deco page this on. Okay. Here we go. My mom probably doesn't remember this, but she put this thing in something for me. Madre, do you remember that? It says, happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will elude you. But if you turn your attention to other things, it will come and sit softly on your shoulder. Ain't that the truth? Okay. Isn't that the truth? I shouldn't say ain't that the truth. So, isn't that pretty? Okay, get your decoupage out, ladies, and decoupage that on. What's cool about decoupage is it just kind of beds it into your get out of my way. Oh, I got a little bit of fixing to do. A little bit of fine-tuning my butterfly. Can never fine-tune your butterfly too much. I'm so glad Susie went to bed because the poor thing would have to do a butterfly. She'd have to be enduring this. We know she doesn't like butterflies, so we don't know how she doesn't like butterflies, but it seems that she had a tragic incident with a butterfly that has turned her against them. Maybe a butterfly dive bombed her as a kid. I don't know. But I know she doesn't like them. And I always get Susie 800, who is Yvonne, mixed up with Susie Ferguson, who is the butterfly hater. So Susie Ferguson, if you're watching this and you got to the end of it, I would anticipate you might be turning yours into a bird or something, and I'm not offended by that. Okay. You can put your hands in your decoupage. Okay, so then I'm going to take this. My butterfly is flying. He is gradually flying around. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Can't go into wetness. Getting too excited. I have to say that I like book 2 more than I like book 1. I like the colors of book 2. I'm just matting that down as I go. Okay. So, oh. There we go. He flew off the page, flew back on the page. Okay, I did have something else on there, like some swirls or something. Kind of wouldn't mind a couple of those, but I don't want them in black. I think I'm going to put them in a different color, and I'm just going to swirl it up. Swirls? No swirls. I'm done. I am D-O-N-E. Just need to know swirls or no swirls. Swirls. I think we should do some swirls too, but I want to kind of do them in teal. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do them in teal. And then I'm going to do them in this. I don't know if it's going to show up, but we're going to try it. Let's see if we can slap that on there. And get this nice and inked up. I like, oh, nope. I got to wash my stamps there. Okay, we're going to try it. You never know. Might not like it. Oh, I like it. I do like it. I do like it. It just blends in nicely, beautifully. Okay.
Thanks for dinner. I'm going to take a shower.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for saying thank you for dinner. It's kind of by law. I think I'm supposed to provide it to you. Okay. Okay, girls, look at that. Or boys. I don't know if there's... Oh, my dad, too. This is a Unity stamp, and I'm just putting Marby Heritage ink on it, and I'm just kind of giving it a... I'm just kind of giving it a faint swirly-do. And I really love it. Love it. It's done. It's done. It is D-O-N-E with a capital D-O-N-E. I gotta flatten that back out. We finished this whole journal in really just about a month. And we finished 2 pages today. I will go back. I don't want to do it right now because we're talking about a little bit, it's a little bit really wet here because, you know, I've stamped, and I used a pigment ink. That's the other thing you can do. You could heat emboss it. I could have put some black embossing powder over this and black emboss that. That would have been cool too. But I am going to go back through with a little bit of my charcoal pencil maybe and a little bit of, and just color the edges. And I can't do it now because I don't want to smear anything. But see, if you go around and give your butterfly a little bit of, see how this will, I know, me and the dreaded, see, I will go ahead and do it because look at, I'm doing it anyway. So this is what I'm going to do. Just add a little bit of depth to it. Especially the inside of the body, the outside of the wings. So your charcoal pencil can be used just about everywhere. I really, oh shoot, I'm smearing my, I gotta be careful here because my swirls are not dry. That was not, that's a dye-based ink. It's going to take a second. There we go. What time is it? 7:29. Hello, hour and a half, and I talked. So I want to know, did you guys like the format of knowing what was going on in advance? I kind of feel like you did. I got a great response from that, and having the material lists posted early. There we go. Oh my God, you sure did. Oh my goodness, you did. I knew you were going to tell me that because you know how I am with preparing things. We did 2 pages, and I am really quite pleased with how both turned out. I mean, I'm coming back to me. I gotta sit down for a second. So, swing that out of the way. Oh my God, I got my second standing ovation. Oh my God, look at all the clapping. You guys are cracking me up. I don't even know how to do any of this stuff. We finished the whole book, and I have to tell you, I really like this page into this book better than I like this page in my other book. Good night, Linda. Got lots of pages. We did a lot tonight. I know we normally don't cover this much, but I really did want to finish. I promised we'd do that book in September, and we did. What is that, Cindy? What are those things? I can't. Oh, it's a squirrel. Oh, God, don't say Twix commercials. I know we did a lot tonight, so I really appreciate you guys having the patience to kind of hang tight with me while we did all this. Oh my God, Cindy, I'm nuts about your pages. That's funny. I'm nuts. I feel like a nut right now trying to. Oh, thumbs up. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. So, do I have any questions? I'm going to hold these up. I thought they turned out spectacular. And tomorrow, the colors that I post, well, I can't post it tomorrow. The next day or so, I will post the video. I'll post it tonight on Facebook, but on my blog, I will post all of the supplies that we use. If there's something you want to reference back to, you'll be able to see it. If you want to tell a friend about us, please refer your friends. This group has gotten bigger and better and lovelier than I ever anticipated. Oh, the butterfly is jumping off. The butterfly is trying to get away from the, look at that. Oh, it's raining man. Not yet, Renee. I'll keep you posted. Hallelujah. Now you got that song in my head for the second week in a row. Give me a new song. Did I know? Oh, did you PM me? Yes, I did know, but I can't. Oh, okay, I see it. Let me know if she sees it's raining man. Did my mom tune out yet? Good night, Glue Mom. Oh, Mom, are you going to bed? Thanks, Mom. It's funny. Okay. Yeah, I did know you can get PMs in here, but I never look up, so. Did you guys have a discussion about, oh, so I'm going to turn this off. Oh, I will tell you about the big pens. Hi, Queen Teen. This is what we did tonight. And I'll be posting the video. We painted. Did you guys all see I posted the wrong link to Ustream today, and I wondered what that person did? So we did these 2 pages. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we went, and it's all recorded. So if you want to go back and check the recording, I painted those live, unscripted. Totally unscripted. If it was scripted, I wouldn't say half the stuff I did. Lori, I miss you. I love when everybody yells at me. Yes, if you guys would join. Oh, good night, Dad. Love you. There's my 2 fan number 1 and fan number 2 would be my mom and dad. They really were, at one time, they really probably were fan number 1 and fan number 2 when I first started doing this. I think, I do have a funny story when I first started doing this, but yeah, I think they were the 2 people. I'm like, I'll just pretend like I'm teaching my parents how to paint. Yes, I made the books, and we've been working page by page by page, and the book is done. Tonight was our last 2 pages, which I'm like so happy. Somebody asked me about the pens. I love my pens. These are Montana acrylic pens. They are the same company that make, who asked, Lori? Is it you who asked me about the pens? They're the same company that makes spray paints. This is Montana. And, oh, awesome, Trace. Oh. And they're acrylic, and I have them in white and black, but I'm going to get more colors. They're awesome. They're water-based, and then they dry permanent. I use both. I use Faber-Castell, but I'm having a hard time with my Faber-Castells finding a point between the brush point that I like and between the small and the fine. Like, I wish there was one. Good night, Lori. Thank you so much. I wish there was, like, one in-between point. Yeah, I love the Pitt pens as well. And I would easily have used that. So, So we basically stamped and painted. Okay, I'm going to turn off the record button but I'm going to stay here and answer any questions because the after show is always more fun. Okay, hold on.